Alright, today we're making a new recipe. Chocolate, double chocolate muffins. Nice and easy recipe. So we're going to mix all our dry ingredients together, all the wet ingredients together, and then we'll fold the wet ones into the dry ones, stick them in the oven. Nice and simple. We need 250 grams of plain flour, 200 grams of sugar. This recipe is basically all sugar and fat. Tasty, but dangerous. 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt. This is critical. The cocoa powder, get the best quality you can. Very important. This is what adds most of the flavor. But this is also a very drying ingredient. So we're going to use a secret ingredient here. Sour cream will actually re-moisturize everything, make it really tasty. We need 41 grams. A little bit more. Oh, that smells good. There, 41 grams. Okay, and then the last dry ingredients, chocolate chips, 300 grams. Whisk all these together. So by doing it when it's still dry, it means we can get a nice good mix. Should look something like that. Mostly sugar, to be honest. Now we do the wet ingredients. But for a normal muffin recipe, we'd use melted butter. But because the cocoa powder is so drying, we're instead using sour cream, milk, and vegetable oil. You won't miss the taste of the butter because the chocolate already overwhelms that, but this will help re-moist everything, so it's a super nice texture at the end. 120 mils of milk, not too much. 185 grams of sour cream. You want to let it come to room temperature as well. If it's too cold, when we combine everything, it will affect the outcome. There's one thing I always understood to be true. Baking is like science. You have to be very precise. Cooking is an art form, which is why I'm not very good at it. I like the precision of baking. We need 2 eggs, and of course wash our hands. Now we need the same amount of oil as we had milk. So this should be vegetable oil, not olive oil, just a basic vegetable oil is good. So 120. Perfect. And the last bit, just for a bit of extra flavor, vanilla. 1.5 teaspoons. 1. For anyone who wants to see it, here is the recipe. So we can use the same whisk. Whisk all this wet stuff together. And now comes the fun part. See how gooey that's already starting to look. You can really smell that chocolate as well. So just keep on folding it through. It doesn't need a massive amount of work. Just make sure there's no dry bits left. Nice even consistency. And then the kids are gonna come help me spoon it into the cases. Perfect. Nice and chocolatey. Right then. Let's line our tray and then we're good to go. William, you want to go wash your hands? Ready to help? Good. Nice.
Daddy, I dropped a bit on the side.
Don't worry, I did too. It's okay. There we go. Perfect for 12 muffins. Alright, gonna put them in the oven. So this is the slightly tricky bit. We need to put them in for 5 minutes. At preheated 220 degrees, 5 minutes, then we're going to turn it down. You can see them starting to rise already in About 30 seconds, we're going to turn it down to 180. So without taking them out the oven, we're just going to turn it down from 220 to 180 and then leave it for another 15 minutes and then we should have some perfect muffins. Oh, just look at those. Couple minutes left to go. I think we're ready. They smell good. Oh, hot, 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 hot. Look at those. Now we just do a quick test. If you stick a toothpick in to the middle and it comes out clean, they're done. So we're just gonna wait 10 minutes for them to cool in their baking tray. And then we'll transfer them to the wire rack until we're ready to eat them. You can see it looks really moist. Exactly what you'd want from a muffin. Alright, they should be cool enough to extract now. Oh, moist, squidgy, delicious. Right, we'll pick the 4 best ones to send home with Jessica's friend for her family. Which are the cleanest? This. The slightly messy ones for home. Oh. Very hard.